You're scrolling through the latest EV news, and suddenly something stops you. It's not from Tesla. It's not from Rivian. It's not even from Ford or GM. It's from Nissan. And it's unlike anything you've seen from them before. This is the Nissan IMs Concept, a sleek, futuristic EV that borrows its soul from Japanese tradition and its ambition from the American highway. With bold performance, next-gen tech, and a design inspired by the flowing lines of a kimono, this concept is more than just a car. It's Nissan's loud and clear message to the US EV market. We're back, and we're serious. Let's take a closer look at what might just be the most surprising electric concept of the year. Welcome to Shift Path at first glance. The Nissan IMs grabs your attention with proportions that bend expectations. It's not quite a sedan, not quite a crossover. It rides higher than most traditional four-doors, yet it keeps a low, sleek silhouette that cuts cleanly through the air. The designers call it a provocative profile, and that's exactly what it is starting. With the lighting signature up front, you get a sharp, narrow light bar that stretches across the nose, interrupted only by the Nissan badge at night. It glows like something out of a sci-fi film, especially when the blue light animation kicks in to signal autonomous drive mode. Around the back, you'll notice holographic rear taillights that appear to float inside the rear fascia, giving it a surreal glow effect. It's unlike anything we've seen in production cars. Even in the luxury segment, the body itself is painted in a finish called liquid metal. Think of it like a moon rock that's been polished into chrome. The paint changes tone depending on the angle of the light, and it subtly reveals the sculptural lines of the car's flared fenders and smooth surfaces. It doesn't scream for attention, but it demands a second look. Then there's the roof smoked glass from edge to edge with an intricate gold Asanoa pattern laser etched into the surface, a traditional Japanese geometric motif that shows up again on the wheels and throughout the cabin. It's a small touch, but it tells you this isn't just about aesthetics, it's about philosophizing. Speaking of the cabin, step inside, and things get even more interesting. Forget the usual dashboard layout you expect from Nissan. This is a rethinking of interior space entirely, or greeted by a floating digital dash that wraps around the driver. Not in an aggressive sports car way, but in a calm, centered way, like the interior of a high-end lounge. This is where Japanese minimalism meets American tech appetite. The layout is wide open thanks to the pillarless four-door design and rear suicide doors. There's no B-pillar to get in the way, so entry and exit are completely unobstructed, perfect for families, rideshare use, or simply making a statement in the Whole Foods parking lot. Now, let's talk seating. Here's where Nissan flips the script. This isn't a standard 5-seater, it's a 2+1+2 layout. That's right, 2 up front, 2 on the outer rear. And smack in the middle, a large premium seat that folds up from the center. Nissan calls it the premier seat, and when deployed, it becomes the throne of the vehicle. In autonomous mode, this becomes a mobile office, a movie theater, or just a peaceful spot to relax while the car does the work. The cabin lighting even changes to signal the shift between manual and autonomous modes, turning blue and sending pulses along the body to let pedestrians know who's in charge. Materials are rich, tactile, and intentional. From the woven textures to the ambient lighting, everything here feels like it was designed for people who notice details and appreciate serenity in motion. Let's get into the tech. This is where things really aim for the American EV buyer. The digital dashboard spans across the cabin with multiple layers of information you can cycle through using gesture control or voice. It's built around cloud connectivity, so your music, your navigation, your work apps, even your car settings follow you from your phone to the car. Seamlessly smartphone integration is of course front and center. Wireless everything, app control, streaming built-in, and an intelligent AI system that learns your habits and adjusts comfort settings automatically. Want it warm at 72 degrees with lo-fi beats playing when you leave the gym? It remembers. Is done through a rectangular steering unit, not quite a yoke, not quite a wheel, but a hybrid of both. It retracts in autonomous mode, leaving an unobstructed view of the front display and the road. A head audio is tuned for premium taste, Nissan has. Not confirmed the brand, but judging from the concept, expect something along the lines of Bose or Bang & Olufsen, with speakers embedded in the seat. Headrests for personal sound zones. Now for the performance side, this isn't a sleepy city cruiser. The IMs is powered by dual electric motors, one front, one rear, putting out a combined 483 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. That's more than a Porsche taken for S acceleration, is brisk with an estimated 0 to 60 time in the 4-second range, but where it really shines is ride quality. Thanks to its air suspension system, the IMs glides over road imperfections, a huge plus for American freeways and long commutes. Cornering is precise. Traction is rock solid thanks to the balanced weight distribution and low battery placement. Noise virtually non-existent. This is a cruiser built for cross-country. Silence range is impressive to a 115 kilowatt-hour battery, means an estimated 380 miles on a full charge. That's real-world range. Not just EPA math. For context, that's more than the base Tesla Model S, and solidly in line with what us drivers are asking for. Chinning. It supports fast charging on DC networks, and Nissan is expected to build in compatibility with both CCS and CHAdeMO, making it viable across most public charging stations in the US. Home charging easily managed overnight on a level 2 setup, and the battery thermal management should make it durable even in hot or cold climates. Torque safety. The IMs is concept level, but if it reaches production, expect Nissan to push for top NHTSA scores. Advanced driver assistance is already baked in, including adaptive cruise lane, centering automatic, emergency braking, and a 360-degree surround view system. Perfect for tight urban parking spots and long suburban drives alike. Now to sum it all up, the Nissan IMs is bold. It's thoughtful, it's futuristic, without being alienating, and most of all, it feels like it was designed with the American driver in mind, especially those who crave luxury tech and long range without giving up comfort. Pros: stunning design that blends culture with aerodynamics. High-end tech experience that rivals anything in its class. Impressive performance with true all-weather traction, long range, and charging flexibility. Innovative interior space that thinks beyond the norms. Still a concept, so production plans are unknown. Unconventional design may not appeal to all tastes. Rear seat layout might be polarizing for families who prefer traditional bench seating, and price point, if it makes it to market, could lean into premium territory. So, who is this car for? If you're a tech-forward driver who wants something that stands apart from the usual EV crowd. If you're into design that has cultural depth and visual drama, if you want comfort, range, and presence without shouting, then the Nissan IMs might be the future driveway edition you didn't see coming. Thanks for watching. Shift Path, subscribe for more deep dives into the most exciting electric vehicles on the road and in the pipeline. Until next time, drive smart, drive electric.